Hi everyone, it's Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot. I'm here with another flip through review, and this time it's going to be the RUMI Oracle, one that I have been thinking about for a long time now, and I've been wanting another message deck, and I love RUMI so much, and I think this pocket edition is going to, it's not an addiction, but it could be, edition is going to be the solution to what I've been dreaming of, because Alana Fairchild and RUMI and Pocket Edition all go together really well. So let's have a look, all in time for Valentine's season. Alright, it comes in this very nice box. I'm going to give you a little preview of what's in the back. Open your heart to uplifting guidance and be supported in grace as you surrender into joy, gratitude, and sacred passion. This handy pocket set includes illuminating insight from beloved spiritual teacher Alana Fairchild, the glorious artwork of master creator Razuli, and poetry from the spiritual brother of our hearts, RUMI. Hey, let's take a look. Really hyped it up in the back, didn't they? Okay, first off the off the bat, it's very tight. Just saying. It does have these little lips that you can grab onto, but it's still tight. Okay. That nice color inside. Little paper. And also that nice color inside. And then wrapped in a nice little wrap. And here we go, you guys. I guess I'm not going to read all of them. I'll just show you what it looks like, you know, on. So for guidance, here we go. Close your eyes as you breathe deeply, clearing your mind. Visualize and feel the grace, wisdom, and light of the divine stirring within your heart. Relax, ask your question simply and clearly, then draw a single card. Contemplate this guidance. Let the meaning unfold within your heart at a perfect time and say, Divine Heart, thank you for your blessing. That's nice. I'll have to do this after my usual ritual is to show everybody, flip through, show everybody, and sometimes first time myself, and then I'll take the deck and I'll do my usual cleansing and blessing ritual, usually with a little bit of incense and some positive thoughts. But I like it when the authors bring in their own kind of ideas as well. So how to use this deck. Hold this deck to your heart as you relax into the presence of divine love within. Say, Divine Heart, I accept your guidance for this day with trust and gratitude. And then intuitively choose a card. Read the words out loud if appropriate. Be open to the wisdom of the message, and it will unfold within your heart at the perfect time. Okay. And there's some info, no booklet, because all the words on the back that I like. I don't know why, I'm just very, you know, I'm like very efficient and compact. And this side has the beautiful artwork. All right, so let's just look at the artwork and then maybe just the beyond death life, passion for purpose, dissolving the light. Here's a deck that has edges that don't bother me too much, and I think cutting into it might cut away too much of that, but maybe not. You know, you might like that. But just saying that these are a very nice size, they're easy to hold. The Cloak of Christ. I surge on the uprising wave of love. I'm going to read this one because this is how I feel. Like, I just saw something this morning that just gave me a burst of love in my heart, in my chest, and my heart chakra. And when that happens to me, I don't know about you guys, but I don't instantly come up with words. It's a bit of being blown away, and then a moment of savoring it, and then just kind of like savoring it a lot, before I ever react to it. Isn't that different? I don't know. I mean, do you do that? Because I just sort of ride the wave of the feeling for a while. It just feels so sweet and so blissful. So here it goes. I was raw, I was cooked, and I was burned. You're going through a cycle moved by forces stronger than your will. This is a karmic period with grander cycles affecting smaller ones. The smaller ones are not less important, but they do have to bow to the power of the great. Surrender to the oneness with the magnificent unfolding divinity that is life itself. I like that. 1. One I seek, one I know, one I see, one I call. Blood angel. In the midst of darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. These are so neat. Cosmic heart. I've seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. The impossible made possible. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shudders the earth with its magnitude. Guys, I might do a powder video after this if y'all are interested, because they are just a little bit sticky. See, the matte is nice, but they do kind of stick a little bit together. And I wanted to show you guys how I powder them to help, well, to help keep them separate. Celestial Rose of Ma. So hang in there afterwards if you want to see them being powdered. I just felt like, should I do a whole powder video? Sacred Convergence. What cannot be found is what I'm longing for. Although poor and needy, I will not accept small pieces of ruby. Such words. Divine discontent. Arise. Wings of hope languish from lack of use. Every cell in your body is created to rise to challenges. Let love transform. I would read all of these to you, but definitely hang in and visit my channel often and you'll hear me read them at different places. Mostly, I think I will use them for the weekly love messages, and we're going to get to that today, I think. Divine Mother manifests. From nothing to everything. Oh, my friend, if you're longing to be written on, become a blank page. Oh, my friend, the human gift. A new gown. Love embraced my spirit, and all my doubts vanished at once. A new and glorious robe of honor was placed on my shoulders. This is a lovely looking one. Sacred union, good. Here's another lovely looking one. The all-encompassing hand. If I pick a rose without you, it becomes a thorn in my hand. If I am the thorn, I become the rose in your hand. Sacred Phoenix Heart. It's like my Sacred Phoenix Heart. The lion and the deer. Like reading these just feels like I'm drinking wine. It's just very mellow, soothing, relaxing, a little bit on the decadent side, a little bit on the... Because poetry is like that, especially like a RUMI poet. You know, the way they are with words is so intellectual. I'm stimulated intellectually, so that's part of the reason why I like it. Love and intelligence and words. And beautiful artwork too. Resplendent with grace. My soul brightens in the darkness when I speak your name. Beyond the threshold of fear. It is your fear holding you back like a bar behind the door. All as a star of Venus. the angel Rasvar. Enter the garden of delights. The right choice. Not every eye has a vision, not every sea contains pearls. Whirling goddess. Not a single thread that has head can go through the eye of the needle. Commitment. The awakened heart is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. She offers sacred wine, so drink. Oh yes, okay. Pour that precious wine over the frozen cries of skeptics until their words become warm and their ways and their nays become yays. You're being offered a gift that is beyond your current understanding. Trust in what will happen. Trust that you will be cared for. That's a good one. You who show the way. That's beautiful. Look at that. Layla, clean your chest from all hostility. Wash it 7 times. I've seen this one. I have this in some file of twin flame images. That's beautiful. The lover and the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. Oh, how you have been burned before, abandoned, betrayed, so painfully disappointed, cast aside, suffering at the hands of an unworthy lover. Can the great divine love affair be tarred with the same brush? Will bitter expectations keep your heart locked away behind a mean-spirited gate? Something needs to change within you so that you can receive. It may simply be that you say yes. Passion of the wild red mother. That sounds like me. I'm a mother. I don't know if I'm wild or red, but sacred soul sister. That's all of you guys. And girls. Guys. A few guys and many girls. The courage of your love. Love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. Blessing of Zara. Blessing of Al-Hakim. Victory of Miriam. Dance of the Divine Feminine. How bitter the taste of water would be if the river stopped its flow. Hand of Fatima. I can never leave you. You are my everything. Merciful Mother Jamal, today you arrive with laughter to break open the jail. Okay, you guys. So let's see what kind of shuffling this has. If we can do... Oh, yeah. It's not super bendy, but it's not, you know, it's just impossible. And it fits in your hands easier than like a tarot size. Or at least... I mean, my hands, I would call my hands medium to large. Let's see what you get. See how they're all kind of clumped together, though? So we're going to powder them next. Let me see if one pops out for you. All right, we'll try this one. Aluza Star Venus. Ooh, the right choice. There's a bunch, see? Okay, we'll start with this one. I am not a handful of worthless dust. I am just an empty shell. I am not an empty shell. I am a regal pearl formed in this world. Even a small blessing of light is more powerful than the fears of multitudes. There's no need to fight fear with fear, hate with hate, or anger with anger. You do not have to convince anyone of anything. Connect with the love within your heart. Rest there and become wise. Kind of reminds me of live last night, some of the things I said. And I got a little bit intense and started cussing a little. But it's just, you know, I guess some things just make me feel passionate, you know, some subject matter, and I just want to reach out to everybody, know that, hey, I'm on your side, sister, I get you, and we're in this together, and we can We can, and brother too. I mean, everybody, both the masculine and the feminine, can have all kinds of issues, especially, you know, self-acceptance and body positivity and things like that. All right, I'm gonna now dust this deck with powder so you can see how I keep them each separated. So now we're going to the dusting part, and all you have to do really is find some powder and a brush. That's it. And a little spot for dusting. So talcum powder is a little bit hard to find these days, so cornstarch works really good. Yeah, and anyway, talcum powder is not that good for you, and cornstarch a little bit better, I guess. Anyway, it's not for you, it's for the cards. So all you do is take a little bit of that and then dust. I dust on both sides usually. I just fixed my altar up, so I think I'm gonna put it straight away in the box once it's dusted. What do you guys want to talk about? That's pretty. Look like a little fairy. Enter the garden of delight. You can do this with any matte type card. The powder eventually dissipates and you might have to do it again a couple times, but it does help. Another thing that helps is if you do trim and edge your cards, it gives them some separation so they don't stick together. That's pretty. Passion for purpose, love like life flows through the heart. Why should we fear anything? When was I ever less by dying? I remember when I was a little kid, I used to play the why game. I'd ask a question, then I'd ask why. Then I'd answer that question, then I'd ask why again, and then I'd answer that question. And I kept going down, 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 and it usually ended in death. I don't know. Maybe me being a Scorpio. But really, so why not just live? Sacred Phoenix Heart. Reason says there's no way out. Love says there is a way. I have traveled it many times. Winter falls upon us so spring can bring new growth. Some people walking their dog, talking really loudly. In the midst of the darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. I'm curious about this blood angel. In opening to receive, you must empty what has been. Grace is not about exchange of equal measure. You will receive according to the great generosity of life itself. More shall be offered in compensation for what you are willing to release. Allow for a new influx of energy. Cosmic cards. I know we don't have a lot of time in the day, but if you can make a little time just to do something very mundane and simple like this, without thought, without thinking, just be, admire the art, relax into the sound of the soft brush. Notice the pretty pink on the tips. How fluffy it is, how soft it is. Stop and read some words and let them sink in. Oh, how you have been burned before. I read that whole one. I've been burnt by you before. Oh no. Oh yes. Don't ask for the conscious ones about the wine. Behold the glowing effect of it in the eyes of the drunks. Beyond death, life. Sometimes I discover cards that I didn't see because they were stuck and I didn't separate them. Dance of the Divine Feminine. This one needed a swirling effect, I think. Hand of Fatima. And as you're dusting your cards, you can also bless them. You can speak words of faith. These cards will bring me divine inspiration and guidance just at the perfect time. They will bring anyone who watches my channel the same effect, with depth and accuracy and intelligence and understanding. Let love transform. So cute. Pour that precious wine. Like this one needed a little extra. You who show the way, the logical mind finds consolation and reaching a level of comfort in life. Lovers are focused beyond our own comfort. Clean your chest from all hostility. Wash it 7 times. In the darkness of the cosmic void, the soul's seed can crack open and take root. This cannot happen in the light, where all is seen and understood. It must happen under the cover of darkness. This is the way of nature. It must be honored. Clear the pain from your heart. Your tears are the sacred waters that will ensure your soul shall thrive. A new phase is imminent. Imminent. Celestial Rose of Ma. Searching in the dark finds the light of faith revealed in love. Sacred convergence. What cannot be found is what I'm longing. Oh yeah, this one. Poor and needy. I love that one. Now, if only my outside noises were of birds and frogs and crickets. My area is a little bit suburban, industrial. Blessing of Zara, or ocean's waves. That would be relaxing. Oh, I like this. I like this one a lot. I could put more powder down, but I don't want to waste it. One I seek, one I know, one I see, and one I call. Cloak of Christ. The lion and the deer. From nothing to everything. Oh, my friend, if you're longing to be written on, become a blank page. Human gifts. Oh, it's a little face. Star Mother. Resplendent with grace. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. I don't know why that just popped in my head. Because I don't have a lot to say. And sometimes I just don't have a lot to say. I just like to be. She don't say a word. You wanna kiss the girl. Sacred Union. Let's end it with Sacred Union. I will read this to you, and then you may take these blessings with you. Only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is momentary. The divine has been seducing you with love and beauty, and now in your surrendered state, you seduce the divine. You are calling such passionate devotion to your cause, such clever and capable assistance, such graceful intervention. The divine cannot resist your true inner beauty. Behold, claim the love, divine connection, and support that you are, and support that are your sacred birthright. Claim that support. That's your sacred birthright. Alright, everybody. Well, I hope you like that. And I'll see you around. Please see my pick-a cards and any other thing that I post. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.